I wanted to make a music video like Pomplamoose. There are two rules to the video songs. Everything that you play has to be shown, and everything that you show has to be played. No lip syncing, that sort of thing. But I also wanted to know, could I do it for free? Free! Kinda. I mean, yes, it's free, but it's not quite like Pomplamoose. So I had to use all the software that was on my old Mac here. I have operating system 10.4, which means I have Garageband 08, and I have iMovie 08. Not 09 and not 11, which means no beat detection, no nothing. So here, I'll show you how. And if you like it or use it, don't forget to thumb up and subscribe up there. And if you make a video, post a video response on this page. That would be really terrific. This is the completed video project from All the Pretty Little Horses, which I put together in iMovie. It consists of a series of clips, each one relating to a different instrument and a different track that I put on Garageband with some repeats. And they're all different lengths. This is 7.1 seconds, this is 2.5 seconds, this is 6 seconds. And they're all strung together in such a way that they sync up to the music, which is here in the green bar. So the trick is to get them to all look like they sync up with the music, like this. So right there I went from one clip of vocals to one clip of tambourine, and it looked like it was still with the music. I'll show you how to do that. The first thing that I want to do is create a master track that I can sync up to the song, and then I can chop it into bits and insert other little pieces in, sync those up, and end up with something that matches the song all the way through. So what I did was take the clip of me singing the entire song. I know that goes the length of the song, and then I have a little buffer here at the end in case I run out of space. And first I'm just going to try to sync the video to that. So I'm going to change this so that it gives me the most zooming in. Each frame here is a half a second, and each one of these is subdivided into tinier little chunks. Click the music notes over here to open up my iTunes. I had recorded this song in GarageBand and exported it into iTunes, so here it is. And click and drag it onto the video. Now I'm going to back up a little bit and hit the space bar, and with the volume on in both the song from iTunes and the video from iMovie, I'm going to see if they magically sync up. You see that the video starts before the music, so the music needs to be backed up. Click and drag. Now the video is late, so push it back. Trying to get closer. Wow, that looked pretty good. So I've got this extra space at the beginning here, which is the beginning of my track. I'm going to click and drag a chunk of it, go to my edit menu, split clip, and backspace to get rid of that. I'm not entirely convinced that this is all matched up, but it seems pretty good right now. I'm going to click on this little light bulb here to change my stuff to black and white, which is how I prefer to be seen. And I'm turning the volume off by clicking the little volume icon and dragging this down to 0. So now I won't hear any of the volume from the video that I captured. I'll only hear the volume from the song that I recorded in GarageBand. And let's check it again and see if it makes sense. Go to the beginning, press the space bar. Wow, that worked out pretty good. So now I want to insert different stuff into the song to kind of mix it up. Up here, I have all these clips that I recorded. So while I was doing GarageBand, every time I would switch instruments, I would also be in iMovie click on the camcorder and use the built-in camera on my Mac to create a video simultaneous with the track that I was recording in Garageband. So I have all of these clips up here for the different instruments. Here's the tambourine, more background vocals, guitar, ukulele. And I want to make sure that all of these end up in here at some point. So here I want to pick a space to insert something new. So I'm going to play it. Okay, so start of the second phrase, I guess I could start somewhere like that. Alright, click and drag, there we go. Edit, split clip, and now I have a little space in between this part and this part. So I think what I would like to do is chuck a little bit of tambourine in there. I'm going to come up to the clips, drag some unreasonably large chunk, click and drag it down into the space. Back up a little bit, hit the space bar to play it, see if it magically syncs up. Oh, okay, it did sort of magically sync up. If I turn the volume off on this, okay, well that was just luck. But normally you have to jimmy it around a little bit to make it work right. So what I want to do is take out the extra, because I have all kinds of extra. So I'm going to come down to 30 seconds so I can see the clips a little bit zoomed out. Now how about 10 seconds? And here I know that I need 2 tambourine hits. I got 1, 2, and then I have way too much here at the end. So I'm going to drag from this side and maybe say it's 8.3 seconds and hit Command B to trim it to just the area I've selected. Come back at the beginning. And it's still about twice as long as I need. Command B. Okay, great. Expand this again, back down to half seconds. I see that this is 4.5 seconds. So that means that since I chucked it in the middle of a clip that was totally continuous, my clip is going to be off when I get to the end here, as you can see. So what I need to do is remove 4.5 seconds from this part of the clip. So I'm going to start at the beginning and click and drag until the little yellow thing tells me I'm at 4.5 seconds. 4.5 until it says just 4.5. Edit, split clip, backspace. Start farther back, hit the space bar, see if it syncs. It seems to be a little bit off, a tiny bit, so I'm going to take 1/10 of a second out of there by selecting 1/10 of a second, edit, split clip, backspace, space bar. Perfect. And that's how it goes. Now I have another 4.5 seconds inserted in the middle of 2 other pieces. Other trick I can do is to crop this right there, click done, and then change it to black and white. Click done, start at the beginning, and repeat that process over and over again to the end of the video. I like to insert them randomly, but you can do whatever you want. That's the basic gist of it. It's kludgy, it's unsophisticated, but it seems to work.